So these ash people, they used to be like your clan, right? Forest folks before the fire.
They were the Mongquan clan once.
And this Varang, she is the one responsible for all this incitement to hatred.
She pulled them out of the ashes, feet them, armed them, gave them purpose.
All right, so the RDA, they're not just mining now, they're moving in, like full real estate mode.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Bigfoot Flicks, the only show where the host needs a whole forest just to stretch in the morning.
Man, you are the forest. I thought I had it rough living in the jungle, but you look like you pay rent to the trees.
Dude, at least mine don't glow at night.
Yeah.
Yours look like a nightclub with roots.
That's Pandora, man. Everything shines, everything hums, and if it doesn't like you, it'll probably eat you.
Dude, that sounds like Los Angeles.
Pretty much, yeah. But with less traffic and more flying lizards.
Life after saving your planet, what's that like? You still plugging into trees for updates?
Man, I'm off the grid. Just me, Neytiri, and a bunch of kids trying to figure out how to not get eaten by Pandoran wildlife. It's peaceful. Mostly.
That's why I started this podcast. Earth's loud, the internet's worse. Needed to talk to someone who actually logs out sometimes.
Then you called the right guy.
Though honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what a podcast even is. Dude, don't worry. Half my guests don't know either. That's what makes it work, dude.
Yeah, sounds about right. Back on Earth, we had meetings that made less sense than this. At least here, I get to talk to a giant ape instead.
So tell me, dude, humans left Pandora, right? You think they're done or just taking a smoke break?
They'll be back. Humans don't really do done. They do paused until profit shows up.
Yeah, I figured. You give them one floating mountain, and they start Googling mining permits. Exactly. I used to be one of them, remember? Mission first, questions later. Now I look at the sky and hope the next ship just keeps flying past.
Earth's not doing much better. Half the planet's arguing over Wi-Fi speed, the other half's arguing about who broke it. Yeah, Neytiri asked me once why humans fight so much. I told her, they get bored easily. She said, then they should climb trees.
Dude, she's right. But we don't climb trees, we cut them and build gyms so we can pretend to climb them indoors.
Whoa, that's the most human thing I've ever heard.
Welcome back to Earth logic, buddy. Same chaos, just with better cameras now.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I stayed on Pandora. At least when something tries to kill me there, it's honest about it.
That's deep, man. We got bills and taxes that try to kill us quietly.
Yeah, I remember those. Back on Earth, I was dodging debt collectors more than bullets. Out here, at least when something wants you dead, it doesn't send you a letter first.
So you went from human marine to Navi leader. That's like getting promoted from intern to CEO overnight. How'd that even happen?
Yeah, that was a trip. The Omaticaya didn't exactly throw a welcome party. Took a few hunts and a lot of bruises to earn their trust.
All right, dude. And then you tamed that giant dragon thing, right? The Toruk?
The Toruk. Biggest, meanest thing in the sky. They call it a legend, but really, it's just a flying death wish with wings.
Oh my God.
Bonding with it made me Toruk Makdo, kind of like their champion. After that, people stopped trying to kick me out of the village.
I can barely bond with my Bluetooth headphones, and you're out here bonding with air dinosaurs. There is no word than awesome.
Special, man. They live with the forest, not on top of it. Everything's connected. The trees, the air, even the sound. They don't just talk about balance, they live it.
That sounds peaceful. My forest is just full of tourists with cameras and bad playlists.
Yeah, well, we've got floating mountains, glowing vines, and rituals that'll mess you up if you're not focused.
Whoa, that is awesome, dude.
Beautiful, but it's not easy. You earn every inch of that respect.
So, dude, the Omaticaya, forest people, right?
Yeah.
Living up in those floating mountains.
Hallelujah Mountains. Feels like living in the clouds. You slip once, and Eywa's the last thing you see on the way down.
And Omaticaya means what again? Blue Flute Clan?
Pretty much. Music, spirit, family, that's their thing. Everything's got meaning. Even the air feels alive out there. Sounds peaceful. My forest has got more beer cans than flutes, dude.
Well, they're warriors too, deadly with bows, but it's never just about the fight. It's about balance, protecting what matters. Dude, humans talk about that stuff too, right before they build another mall.
So that's the difference. We listen to the world. You guys try to fix it with apps.
But tell me about those flying things, the Ikrin, right?
Yeah, Ikrin. You don't choose one, it chooses you. And if it doesn't like you, it'll try to kill you first.
Sounds like dating in LA.
Pretty much. You fight it, you bond, then you fly. If you're still breathing after, that's your Ikron for life.
And if it dumps you?
And you're walking. That bondle's for life. You lose it, you lose a part of yourself. Flying with an Ikrin isn't just travel, it's trust.
Dude, I heard you guys lived in some giant tree. Like skyscraper sized.
Yeah, the massive Hometree. You could fit a whole city inside it. Every branch was alive. Families, fires, songs, everything in one place.
Whoa, dude. I still can't imagine how big that tree is. Centuries wouldn't be able to tell how it grew.
Omaticaya made it more than a home. They wove everything, hammocks, armor, even instruments. Those flutes you hear at night, that's their heartbeat.
Dude, and the hunting.
Yeah.
I heard you're all basically forest snipers.
Pretty much. We make our own bows, tracking by scent and sound. The forest tells you where the prey is, if you know how to listen.
Man, back on Earth, we just used GPS. By the way, they were the first to meet humans, right? That must have gone smooth.
Yeah, at first it was all handshakes and smiles. Then came the machines, the drilling, the lies. You know how it goes.
And that big tree, your home, they really took it down?
Sadly, yeah. Hometree was ancient. The RDA blew it up for minerals. Thousands of years of life gone in minutes.
Oh my God, that's rough, dude. Humans never change. Always breaking stuff they can't rebuild.
That was the day I stopped being one of them. The clan took me in, and I stood with them, not for the glory, just to make it right.
Dude, and now you lead a whole people. Not bad for a guy who started as a tourist.
Well, yeah. Funny how losing everything can make you finally belong somewhere.
Well, that's hurt, dude. I heard you've been through some heavy stuff lately. Lost someone close?
Yeah, my son, Netiam, brave kid, fought harder than I ever did. It's not something you move past, you just try to keep flying.
And now there's another threat? The Ash people?
They live near the volcanoes. Tough clan, built for fire. Their leader, Varang, he's got his own ideas about peace.
So, Quaritch, that guy just doesn't quit, huh? You're telling me he's still out there after everything that went down?
Somehow. Different body, same hate. If he links up with the Ash people, it's war all over again.
So what do you do now, dude? How do you even keep going after all that?
Well, I protect what's left. My family, the forest, Pandora. I mean, we've lost enough already. I don't want this to go further.
So these Ash people, they used to be like your clan, right? Forest folks before the fire?
They were the Mangquan clan once. Lived like we did, then a volcano hit. Turned their home into ash.
Eywa didn't answer? Man, that must have hit him hard, praying to the same spirit that stayed silent while everything they loved burned.
That's what they say. So they stopped believing. Now they hate the forest, hate Eywa, even hate us for still having faith.
And this Varang, she is the one responsible for all this incitement to hatred?
She pulled them out of the ashes, feet them, armed them, gave them purpose. Her people follow her because she gave them a reason to live, even if it's through anger.
Oh my God. So they don't follow Eywa anymore?
They follow survival. Can't blame them for hurting, but if they side with Quaritch, Pandora burns again.
So what's it like out there, the volcano zone or whatever you call it?
It's harsh. The ground never stops rumbling. The air burns your lungs, and the sky looks like it's on fire.
And you're living in that? That's not bravery, dude. That's straight up madness.
Yeah, the Mangquan call it home. They've adapted. For us, it's survival training every second.
All right, so the RDA they're not just mining now, they're moving in,
Yeah.
like full real estate mode.
Earth's falling apart, and the RDA is treating Pandora like a backup drive. They're building cities, factories, even bringing families.
So what about the Tulkins? What, they're farming whales now? Man, it's worse. They kill them for a liquid in their brains to stop human aging.
So, Jake, you here to represent the Na'vi or as humans who defend the Na'vi?
Both, I guess. I'll always remember where I came from. I fight for them because I know what humans can destroy and what they can still choose to protect.
That's heavy stuff, man. You're like the bridge between two worlds that keep trying to burn each other down.
Yeah. And standing in the middle isn't easy. But someone's got to keep the fire from spreading.
Credit where it's due, Jake. You didn't just adapt, Nay. You earned their trust. That's something no machine or mission could ever do.
Well, didn't feel brave at the time, just felt like the right thing to do.
All right, I think I got that. Thanks for coming by, man. Not every day I get to sit with a legend who actually lived it.
Appreciate that, man. It's very nice to talk with you. You ask real questions, not the kind that fit in headlines.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. Big thanks to Jake Sully for dropping some real wisdom from Pandora.
Stay curious, people. And maybe treat your planet a little better this time.
Well, great, dude. Thank you for watching. We are signing off before the forest kicks me off, too.